And welcome to Las Vegas. Here we go, we're meeting up with Sergio for the first time. Oh my God, something amazing about to happen. Let's go.
Okay, it's on the other side, is it? Good enough, let me, okay.
Bro, you look like a fucking tech genius.
Do I? Before my first real job in AI, I had built a voice recognition system all by myself. Before it was cool, I had made this little thing in my computer that I could just say, hey, do this, do that. And it would just do it, and it would speak with my wife's voice. And it was super cool. Microsoft invited me to show it off. Then at some point, they were looking for people to help train a voice recognition model for a large tech companies. And I went, yeah, I'd like to give it a try. And I was giving it a try as a transcriber, meaning I would listen to conversations that people have with these assistant. And I will just tell the model, okay, you've done a mistake here. The person said, hello, and you transcribe it something else. But then, you know me very well, at some point I started going, oh, this is shit, you shouldn't do it this way. This is a bad idea, you should do it differently. And basically, in no time, I became my boss's boss because I was telling him what to do and how to do it better. And that's how I started. It started with speech for me. Then I learned a lot on computer vision and making computer vision models. Before ChatGPT went crazy and went live, I've done a lot of experimentation with large language models. Saved a company a bunch of millions by just using GPT-3. And then ChatGPT went viral, I was ready for it, and I went, fuck it, that's, you know. But if you understand how the whole mechanism, the whole backend works, again, you're in control, right? And for me, it's all about that. It was about that pre-generative AI. But now with generative AI, how can you make something that you're in control of? How can you avoid being a ChatGPT wrapper and being so dependent from OpenAI? What's the strategy, right? And I started getting very passionate about that, very passionate about benchmarking different models, and just about statistics. At the end of the day, large language model is just big statistics that's going on, right? Amazing how those statistics are really good at mimicking human behaviors, but at the end of the day, it's just a big play of statistics, and I find that very fascinating. I remember when it clicked to me was when you, Peter, did the demo for the first time. It was like, oh, Jesus Christ. When I look at it, it looks like a very complete product. It looks like something I would use myself every day. And it just totally made sense from a user experience and added value standpoint. It's so different than, you know, people tend to compare to ChatGPT, but ChatGPT just doesn't give you all of that out of the box. All of the prompt engineering, all of the formulas that someone would have to do, that an average user would have to do in order to get that level of results, and how it hits with my personality, how it speaks about, you know, how much I love my daughter in video games. It's just like, what the fuck? It's so complete as an experience. ChatGPT, as soon as you start talking to it, doesn't even know who you are. It doesn't know how you talk, it doesn't, and I was like, just there's something there in that it's writing like you, it knows how you would post, that I don't think anyone in the industry has done, and at the same time with such customer centricity in terms of data security, making it LLM agnostic. Probably they're gonna be sharing hundreds and hundreds of data, and the passion that the team has put into making all of their infrastructure safe and secure, I don't think anyone is really putting that, you know, into consideration. You can be a unicorn and not being enterprise grade unicorn, you know, secure. And I think we are a unicorn that is enterprise fucking grade and secure. And just, we know what the fuck we're doing, you know? It's a vortex, right? We are in the front seat of an industry, right? And I'm very aware that that post-launch roadmap is gonna change often, but not because we change our mind, it's because this industry is going so fast. Like, it's $1 trillion business, just AI in itself, right? We've been talking billions, that's how much we have to reach, or whatever, how much we wanna reach. I think at the moment, the potential of this is so unlimited because we are evolving with the industry, that I wouldn't be surprised if out of that $10 trillion business, we get to $1 trillion ourselves. You know, fuck everyone. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'll say. Yeah, 20 billions was a good figure a month ago, but now with everything that we're doing and all of the features that we have, we are keeping at it so much to make this way complete, more complete every time. And our first users are coming up with so many great ideas, right? that you kind of go, and it's always our leadership meetings are, oh, should we have this feature? Should we do that? It's non-stop. I don't think there is a point where me or you will go, okay, this is done, this is complete. Now we can say we have all of the features we have because, again, we're at the front seat of a new industry and there is so much research and development we're gonna do to invest into this product that I don't think it will ever end. Well, we have already been in feature lock for a while, and now we are doing all of the latest changes to make sure the user experience is perfect and just to let the vortex expand and grow past us. We are pretty much about to witness the vortex become a vortex and leave its parents to sort of grow and become a mature vortex that is gonna grow and grow over time. You know, I'm almost sad as I speak, as I'm saying, and I'm seeing that product fly. I'm just becoming extremely proud of what we've built as a team, regardless about how the vortex is gonna be. I think everyone has put their best into making sure that we have a successful launch. So that's where we are. It's about to happen. Customer experience, customer feedback, make sure that as soon as those people get in the door, they have the best experience possible. And if they don't, be super fast at correcting and listening their feedback and making sure that they're happy throughout the whole experience. I mean, I like to make the example with people entering an Apple store, right? People greet you and tell you you're about to have an amazing experience. And if your phone breaks for whatever fucking reason, something has gone wrong, I'm there immediately to just give you the solution like that. And this is really where we're gonna have to focus for our first month post-launch, making sure customers are happy. While in parallel is, because of the high demand and the high excitement, nail down the other countries. This is gonna be extremely important. We are now in the process of finalizing Japanese, which I'm very happy about how fast we were able to achieve that. But at the same time, yes, I would say we're not gonna be successful if our customers aren't happy. As soon as we hit that big red button, everyone is gonna go in their best customer success, customer support. No matter if you're the CEO of the company or you're the CTO of the company, it's gonna be just making sure our customers are happy. So that's the most important thing. So there are two types of developers. The ones that are very task-oriented and will do whatever the fuck you tell them to do. And there are developers that are going to shout back at you and saying, hey, your idea is shit, my idea is better. Those are the developers that I like to work with, right? I need people to tell me that my idea is incorrect. That's the whole pleasure of doing research and development. And, you know, I cannot grow as a leader or as a developer or as an engineer myself if I don't get challenged by other developers and other engineers, right? I tend to really foster creativity within the teams that I manage as long as we get to the objective, right? It doesn't matter how you get to the objective, as long as you get to the objective in the most elegant way and it just works. It's about making the experience lovable. It's not about tracking how much time it takes. You know, at the end of the day, I really feel that as long as something works, it doesn't matter if it took you 20 hours, if it took you 2 hours, as long as you do it, right? I don't believe in clocking in and clocking out. Just make shit happen fast. And, you know, you've seen it with what we've built. For us, it wasn't about, oh, in order for this shit to be super, things have to happen this way, but it's about how can we make the most kick-ass product, having the most kick-ass people, and at the same time, challenging that creativity, right? And I do it with people with developers that I lead, but also with people that mentored me. It's all about shouting at each other, reaching common agreement, and just make it happen, right? This is how not only your teams get to grow, but also is about how you grow yourself and even potentially make your managers grow. We need to foster innovation, right? And innovation from everyone, right? I've been in corporations where, okay, this guy is the solution development guy and he's gonna be the one having all of the solutions and all of the ideas, but it just doesn't work that way. In order for a company to be innovative, it has to listen to his employees regardless of position, but also regardless of background and regardless of how they use the product, right? It really needs to be an organization that fosters innovation and at the same time that cares about its employees and its teams, right? And I would say that's what we gotta balance with being a $1 trillion organization, plus having teams that just are little pods at the end of the day, right? Their only purpose is to be great at what they do and innovate continuously. Innovation is not only a matter of technology, it's innovation in process, it's innovation on customer success, it's innovation in support. You know, there is so much you can innovate, but you can only do it with a small, focused group of people, which only have as a KPI being the fucking best at what they do. Yeah, I mean, something amazing is about to happen, so let's witness it together.
Let's go.